Yes.
Jim will start
Saludos, buenos dias, me llamo Will, and so nobody makes ride-sharing companies anymore. About less than 1% of new startups are ride-sharing. Everyone thinks it's a solved, industry. They think that Uber, Grab, whatever it is, has solved the market and they're the giants. Done. But I'm here to tell you no, because all the ride-sharing apps together don't even equal 800 million users together globally. 8 billion people in the world. But WhatsApp, for example, and WeChat together have 4.6 billion monthly active users. So there's so many people with internet in the world in so many countries that have never used a ride-sharing app. And I grew up in Kenya. I've lived in Malaysia for 4 years. I've been in Dominican Republic for the last 7 years. And I see every day there's people on the street that line up outside the metro, and they use taxis as part of their daily life to get to where they need to go because car ownership is as low as 5% in some countries. So there's a massive market for more ride sharing, and the traditional apps are not reaching these people. So my company, MotosChat, we've developed it completely differently. First of all, it's one message where you share your location, and one message in WhatsApp. You can just open it, send your location to our number in WhatsApp, and it routes it to our drivers, and someone picks you up. So that's the first one, it's easier. And the second one, billions of these people don't even have a bank account. So ride sharing apps are built, there's so many frictions before you can use cash. You have to sign up a debit card, you have to go through all these steps that people in so many countries don't have. So MotosChat also, we have a prepaid system where drivers pay us 10 pesos beforehand to be able to get a customer. So we're radically different in terms of the tech, in terms of how we build the company, and third, in how we market it. Because Uber and all these companies, they do traditional marketing, social media and everything. They pay up to $7 billion a year, and they're not reaching these people. But we have a new physical marketing system where we meet people where they are. We set up an office, which Uber doesn't do in different cities. Thank you very much.
Good.
One question. It seems to be very people intensive. It seems to be very people intensive to have the distribution locally, physically, and talk to people. How do you solve the scaling up?
Right. How do you
solve the scale up of the company?
So for example, we're in Puerto Plata, we're in Central America right now, in our first country, and we have an office. We pay $85 a month there. It doesn't have to cost a lot of money because the cost of these different economies, it just can go way farther. That's why they recommend to start if you really want to bootstrap a company, go overseas first and then come back to America. And then I can talk about wages. I can talk about different costs.
The point is, every city that you will distribute, you'll need new people, new offices, right?
Right. That's the core of what makes us different because and how we can actually reach these people at Uber. They just post ads online, pay all the money for that. It's not reaching these people, so we have to do something different. So you're right, it is more physical, but that's how we unlock these billions of people that these companies cannot. Hope that answers that.
How do you handle the supply side, the drivers, and is it any different for the drivers because there are classical problems with ride sharing and gig economy? So do you do anything differently here?
So no, they have to go through our verification. We have an Android app if they would like to use that for the drivers. But even in WhatsApp, they take a picture of selfie, the license, the insurance, everything they need. They verify similar to how they would with Uber and those, but then they're verified on our system, and then the customers can just reach them. I don't know if that answers exactly what.
It does. And how many users do you have already?
So we've been live for 2.5 months. This is a really early company, and we have almost 100 unique drivers on this system, fully verified, and we've had almost 500 rides. But yeah, I didn't get to our ask, but 50,000 to get us into the capital city of Santo Domingo, and then if we're able to do 100,000, I don't have a lot of connections, but if we're able to do that, then we can get into our second country, which is Colombia. And that would be about 7% for $100,000.
So many places, the taxi industry is being heavily regulated versus kind of just people picking them up, maybe not so much. How does that affect how you're able to expand and grow?
Every country's a little different. For example, in Dominican Republic, where we are, you have to register with Intran. It's like a government body. You have to go through certain steps.